assassins of old.
Whoa! Hello there from the mists of the from the mists of the dark shadows of the Underdark. So, I am here. No, not Underdark. The deep far reaches of space tonight. Sorry, I got the big headphones tonight. We're going full old school style here. I can see we got some folks in the chat. Good to see you here. Good to have you. It's been a panicked last few minutes trying to get the stream happening together, so good to have you here. We survived. We're together. Let me know if I'm coming through all right, all strong. But yeah, it's good to see folks. I see we got Jasper, we got John, we got Talismancer in there. Who else we got? We got Joseph in there. Welcome. We got some folks in here. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. Then you can get in the chat and we can talk about stuff. Now tonight I had some of the folks from Westphalia Games reach out and send me some gorgeous little minis, and we're going to be painting those up tonight. But first we're going to have a little hello from Brano. Hey, say hello.
Please help.
Oh, he's asking you there to like and subscribe there if you can. Come on, Brano.
Welcome, folks.
Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, we are here. Man, it is bloody freezing tonight. I can tell my computer is struggling a bit tonight, so we'll see how it all holds up. We're all kind of taped together here. And if you don't know much, it's always those reptilian elite trying to take down the stream, take down the signal, but not tonight. Tonight we're going into the dark reaches of space. And if you wanted to have a look at some of these miniatures that are going to be released in a while, I guess I've gotten a little bit of a sneak peek here of a few miniatures that we're going to be looking at. With we got a few kind of primed up here, ready to go. So we'll take a look. There's some really cool ones. It's kind of like dark, deep space horror kind of vibe to it, which is really kind of cool. These are all kind of like hand sculpted and cast in resin and stuff. So I remember when they reached out to me, it's like, oh, can I have some like STLs of these? And I was like, oh no, these are all made. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like I really like the craftsmanship that goes into it, especially some of these like little demon guys. I gotta work out where's my focus on here. There we go. Yeah, it's right in the middle there. Yeah. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna zoom in here. There we go. Got these little demon doom style kind of like characters and stuff. So we're going to be painting up some of these little miniatures, taking a little peek, and chilling out just because, man, it has been a flurry of activity here in the garage. If you looked out into the shadows behind me, it would be a complete mess. It's always like that when I'm getting to an end of a video. So I'm hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to have a new video dropping sometime this week. I know I've been dropping a few little bits and pieces here and there in the Discord, so if you want to get a part of that community, there is a Patreon link in the description, which is a great little community, and a special shout out to all my supporters on Patreon. You guys are amazing. You keep the motivation going, and all the paints and everything and materials I need in here together, with a special shout out to Anthony Von Orlen, Blake Darley, Charisma on Command, Chris Andrus, Constructed Chaos, Darkfire Designs, Dr. Justin L. Hamrick, John A. Johnson, Jonathan, Mini Wargaming, Devante, and Michael Dykes. Thanks so much, guys. You keep this channel going. I see we also have Tan in the chat, and KWZ. Good to have you here. All right, yeah, we're going to be painting some. I'll put a little Atmoseeker there, logo there. So let's get into this.
Oh. You'll get there eventually.
We'll get there. Now I've also doing a little midwinter minis trick here. Where I primed my palette as well with the same primer, just because it was good to kind of see how paints and stuff are before I start applying it to the model. So we'll see, and we'll yeah. So I think this Kickstarter's going to come out. It's going to have a whole like rules set, I think, to it, a little RPG setting. I should do a bit more do a bit more reading. Sorry, it's been a busy, chaotic week with like kids and stuff, so I'm catching up myself. been working on videos, working on this stuff. And we have managed to kind of glue all this stuff together. So we got Boris in the chat as well. I like to see my sons being painted. Oh, we got one of the sculptors in here in the chat as well. Yeah, we got like these little space guys. Now they've got this kind of like this cool aesthetic. It's just kind of like a retro, kind of like deep space horror kind of vibe. I'm kind of just trying to decide which I'm gonna go with first. I honestly, I think I'm gonna start with one of the monsters just to kind of like warm up because they're a lot more forgiving. Someone like me who's not a professional crafting painter guy, but it's what we like to do, to come out here and relax. And it's just like it's freezing in here. So yeah, I'm gonna get started.
Come on, you son of a bitch! You can do it.
All right, we'll stay nice and warm in here. I reckon I'm gonna start with this little man, this little guy. He's kind of cool. It's like almost like a test tube kind of guy. He's one of the ancient race things. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna see. I think he's like an old alien dude. At first when I saw him, I thought it was like, oh, he needs to be like in some kind of like test tube kind of thing. But this guy is a race of aliens as rare as it is old. Their purpose is an alien host seems to be to guide and lead more robust specimens into battles. Oh, so he's kind of like a mind guy. Yeah. Can you share some of the cold? I'm burning up with it. It's Sweden? You get? Oh, that's right. You got that. You got that midsummer going on. No, I like the cold, but I like to stay warm when it's cold out. It's a weird. It's kind of like I like it when it's raining, but not being out in the rain. I guess maybe it's kind of like you don't get that weather guilt of being inside and painting little men and monsters and stuff. I reckon I'm gonna start this guy with. I need something to hold this guy. Doesn't. I suppose I could hold his little disc there, paint him, and then switch over a bit. I might start that way. I think. I've got some of this malignant green. I'm gonna try and go for speed here, just because I don't have a lot of time. But I'm just gonna use some of these speed paints. So malignant green is what I'm gonna go for. I can tell it's been a while since I've painted, or at least my kids have painted, because these guys desperately need a little bit of a shake-up mix. Sounds like the streams all. I'm sorry, it's a one-man band here, so it's just like, is the stream working? Is it coming through? Yes. It's not like last time where like the internet cocks out and stuff. So, Chase, how you doing, buddy? When do you plan to do a tour of your Stream Deck functions? It's a good idea because recently I've been completely reordering and kind of like putting a whole bunch of different functions and stuff into my Stream Deck setup, and I'm basically doing a whole overhaul back there. So yeah, maybe. If it's not too boring for folks, if people want to see it kind of start coming together, yes, we can set up in the game room while I kind of like try to make a kind of more optimized Stream Deck setup. And if that's kind of like, if you're more interested in seeing like how like lights activated, like what the multi actions are like and stuff, that'd be cool. It's just kind of, it's one of those streams where it's mostly going to be a lot of like tinkering and working out and stuff. But if it's kind of stuff that needs to be done. So, yeah, if folks are interested in that kind of thing, yeah, we could do that in the stream, for sure. Oh, man. It has been a while since I had a whiskey. I'm going to just fire up one of these guys. Oh, that green does look good. It's like a puke green. I feel like this guy is gonna be all like meaty. Maybe I can do what my son does, and he just mixes a whole bunch of stuff together. Let's see. I don't even have like brushes ready or anything. Oh, come on, Seb. They're all here. Oh, you know what? They're probably all over there. Hang on. We got a small one? Yes. Small one there. We've got... what else? What else have we got? What here?
Oh, so slow.
No, I'm working on it, pal. I'm working on it. Get my good brushes. I got the good brushes, and we've got like some of the more kind of like sloppy brushes. Which one? There we go. That'll probably do. This is an army painter one.
Yep.
Yeah. The DMX and sound and fog come together for cool effects. Trying to come up with some cool combos, but all I've got so far is spell effects and lightning effects. I think that's a great start. I think you go for the fancy stuff first. Honestly, I'm trying to kind of put together more like an optimal scene kind of thing. Like, what are like the generic kind of like scenes that I need? Because it's easy to kind of just go overboard and just like, I'm gonna have 200 set up scenes and everything. It's like, all right, what are like the core ones? What is it like dungeon? It's like cave and stuff. Or is that kind of like the same thing? Could I blend those together? So yeah, we could do a stream where we can kind of sit together and kind of work that out. Welcome MJP, Greens from Canada. Looking forward to seeing some of these models and how their painting goes. Yes, definitely not like a miniature painter by trade and stuff. So, but yeah, I could throw paint on a model, sure. All right, I'm just trying to work out which. I kind of want something a little bit. I'm gonna go with this guy, a little smaller. Okay. We'll go with this guy. Oh, that guy might not be big enough. What else we got? I need like slightly bigger. There we go. I guess howling wind and stuff, trying to come up with more environmental and weather effects. Yeah, I kind of want to come up with like the ideal kind of amount of like the ideal set. Like that's a good color. I like that. I might start with that. Maybe a little bit of like a little bit of red in there. Maybe I'll start with this, and then yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's get the guy. Make him look. This guy. Yes, because I want to come up with a good set of like generic ones. Be awesome if I could like share the set as well, like all the presets and stuff, or like the action, the what do you call it? Like the yeah, it's like the action, multi-actions and stuff. Oh, use the voice mod stuff. Yeah, I want to integrate all that stuff too. I mean, I had it, and now I've kind of had to kind of kind of like pull stuff out here, and now it's all coming together. So yeah, I've had to kind of pull stuff apart because I want to have things optimized and ready to go. It's coming from a purely selfish spot of I haven't run a game for a little bit. I think since New Year's. So I'm hungry for more games, and one of the things, because it's been pretty busy in here, I was like, all right, let's just sort out this whole like setup so it's like always ready to go. So then if I ever want to like run something, it's just a matter of like the garage, the dungeon is gonna be ready to go, ready to roll with like role play and stuff at the drop of a hat. It's just going to be just prep some notes, but it will always be ready to go. So at least I won't have that like hurdle of like setting up the space and everything. So that'll be that's something I'm kind of hoping to kind of put together. I'm just gonna first just give this guy a pass of this stuff. I think this is a good color for him. I'm just gonna wash him with this. Also, that's a this little meaty guy. Got these little bulbous things. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'll get some like pink into there. Oh, Dark Kamui, good to have you here. What are we painting today? We are painting some deep space horror miniatures from Westphalia Publishing. They're going to be having a Kickstarter soon, and we're mighty nice of them to send me out some of their miniatures. So I'm just getting a little taste of these guys. So this guy is, I don't think he had did he have a name? He's one of like the old ones or something. I'm trying to. There is a link in the description for for the Kickstarter page, but it hasn't gone live yet. I think it's still kind of a few weeks away. This guy is called a Cerebron, of course. So he's gonna have like his little thing there, little brain thing. So he's like a brain guy. This is smart. You could relate to this, couldn't you, Braino?
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, did you take down your bedsheet projection setup? I thought that was the coolest thing, but I just need more room. Yeah, like there's a lot of things that have changed since that initial kind of like tour we did like a few years ago. I still get questions from that one. It's like that room does not that room does not exist anymore. It's completely gone. And I think I'm just kind of one of those types that can just, I don't stay with a particular type of setup for forever. It's just the nature of how I do things on the channel, the filming of things, and like I like to try a lot of different techniques and projections and different types of lighting. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, it's gonna be all projections. Or it's gonna be like, nope, I'm gonna go all like physical props and like lighting, like colored lighting on this thing. So yeah, I kind of go back and forth on a few things. And I think now that kind of room reflects that kind of modular kind of setup. Yeah, this guy's meaty. Campaign Terrain, good to have you here. But yeah, I would love to kind of work some more projection stuff back. I'm still kind of like working, because projections are tricky to kind of work out, because I use a lot of colored lighting as well. They kind of fight each other, so I have to kind of work out like what's the best way to kind of incorporate it. Now, usually, if you want to, the best way to fight that kind of stuff is like, I want a really nice, bright, short throw projector. And it's like, oh, those things are like $7,000. It's like, nope. that is a car over here. Well, it's a shitty car, but it's a car. I'm gonna put this guy aside for now. And we'll come back to him. Maybe do some of his disc. Oh, I need water. But yeah, I want to revisit that kind of stuff. I was having a bit of a video. I was working on a video that was I was showing a little bit about like video backgrounds and that kind of thing. But I had to cancel it because some of the stuff I was using to kind of work things out, it was like, this is not working. I do want to revisit it, maybe with a little bit of a simpler kind of like setup. But yeah, in short, just the setup just constantly changes. Shame. I showed that video tour to my friends, and they're digging around the sheer curtains and projectors. Yeah, no, it was great, especially because when it came through, it kind of projected a lot of that stuff onto the back wall as well. So you kind of got two for the price of one projector, which was good. But it's all very like space dependent, I guess. Hollow projection. Hollow projection. Yeah. no, that's a matter of time. I guess I was looking at something like that Pepper's Ghost kind of stuff. If you don't know that, yeah, look, there's a little bit of a crossover with like haunted house projection type stuff. Sure, that's when the best time to buy stuff for the channel is definitely around like Halloween, I reckon.
Feed me!
All right, what are we working on now? I think I'm gonna work on this like little Doom guy here. This guy. Let's see, he's pretty rad. This guy, yeah, he's got this meaty mouth. He's very meaty. Might have to get a few different types of colors in here. I'm gonna see if they had any art here that we can. Oh, they've got some art that has some colors on it. I probably should have asked if there were like particular colors to go. Oh, he's kind of red, doom looking. Okay, so we're gonna go like demon type of red for this guy. When I concepted the small flying alien, I imagined a human skull under a kind of glass dome. A bulb in the middle. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna. I can see that. I might. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep working on that guy too. We'll come back to him, I reckon. I've noticed because I use a TV table, I need to get that angle of DMX lights just right, or they reflect like crazy off the screen. Yeah, you definitely start to see like the appeal of like, I just want like a matte monitor or something. You can put like types of like, I don't know, like anti-sheen type of plasticky kind of stuff. Maybe. I don't know. All right, we got a couple of red options here: blood red or slaughter red. Oh, you mean if you drill a line of holes into a PVC pipe and vent the fog mist into a sheet? Yeah, you could. There's some folks in the Atmoseeker Discord that were showing off some, I feel like it was Talismancer. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're doing like the fog screen. $50-inch monitors. I was able to find 32-inch monitors. 50-inch might be pushing it. I don't know. I haven't been on the monitor market for a while. I'm gonna check out both of these reds. Got slaughtered. I'm wondering if these ones are gonna be quite rich. So this got to be meaty. No.
Affirmative.
Ooh, that is rich. It's kind of like a cooler kind of red. That was slaughter red. Check out this guy. Blood red. If blood red's the ticket, that kind of fits. Kind of like a hell demon-y kind of guy. I do like that blood red a little better. That's a bit warmer. Alright, it looks like we've got green eyes. Green eyes, eh? Oh, these are all eyes. So he's kind of like a... It's kind of like a, almost like a beholder type guy. So all these like lumps here, these are all eyes. Maybe I should do the eyes first. Maybe I could do it like this putrid green in the eyes. That could be quite good. So there's a lot of eyes. I'm just seeing like all the like tiny eyes. Let's get in there nice and close. Oh, it's gonna be tricky. We could do this. just need a few more more whiskey, I think. There's those privacy screen things you might be able to lay on the TV that's you can still mostly see through. I go back and forth on the screen table stuff. Like I've got now we do have a lot of like alien RPG content coming just to kind of line up with the movie release. So I'm working on some miniatures, some terrain, and kind of like working on a bunch of like the game room setup to kind of theme it into there. So I've got some props I want to kind of put together in mind for that. But well, I forgot where I was going. I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, oh, the TV. I was going to have a TV display lied down there. Kind of to emulate that bit from like Aliens, where they're in the operations center. And they're like looking at the map. I was gonna have that with some like some blueprints and stuff on it. I did a cool setup like a few years ago for the RPG Coriolis, and I had a projector coming from above. And I believe I had like a star map kind of thing on the table, and I had it kind of hooked up to I think like a phone with the HDMI feed, and I was able to kind of like pinch and zoom on this giant like galactic map and kind of track it around. So it kind of had like that vibe of like what do you call it, like the Mass Effect vibe. Wondering what's going to be the best plan of attack for this, because we got lots of these tiny eyes. Should I be going individual on these and then or should I just like wash the whole thing and then come back on it? I don't know. Well, that works pretty well. Kind of green. We're gonna work out how many eyes we've got here. If there's any sculptors in the chat who worked on this guy, how many eyes we working with here? Yeah. The Mechie. Good to have you here. You did make it. Well, we almost didn't. We almost didn't have. I was this close to not being able to have a stream earlier tonight, but we made it. You know, one of these days, we'll upgrade the computer in here. It's a few years old now, but it's canceling it out, but we've got quite a few. It runs quite hot a lot. Oh, I am trying to. There we go. Undo there. Yeah, but we pushed this laptop quite to the limits a lot of the time. There we go. That many eyes. More eyes. Needs. I'm curious when they were sculpting this one. Needs more eyes. Yeah. What's this guy called? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say like the Watcher or something like that. Watcher? What do we got? His name is the. Oh, is he part? Oh, he's part of a particular type. Oh no, he's called the Cuckodaemon. This floating madness has incredible psychic powers that it uses for fighting as well as to guide the lesser Kakori. Kakorai? Kakorai. You got, yeah, there we go. Kakoi demon. So his name is Steven. I kind of like John's one. His name is Steven. He's just floating to work every day. He's got like 2.5 kids. He works in procurement, I think. It's Doom Floating Heads. Yeah, this guy's rad. He's got a little asshole in there, little butt. Got the meat cheeks. That's what we're all here for. The meat cheeks. Demon meat cheeks. Very nice. Does he have any eyes behind him? No, it's all in the front. Okay. No ass eyes. Which is good. Alright, well I need some more. I got the big ones. It's coming alright. I'm just wondering, should I use... I'm gonna keep using this brush. I was wondering, should I just change up the brush a little bit? It's okay, we want to be a bit precise on this. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, nice. I'm gonna have to get some nice little gloss on there. Steven just had a taste of cocoa. Just wants to get his job. Cocoa? Cocoa? I'm gonna say cocoa. Enjoy those chalky bars on his break. Oh, he's just a chocolate fiend. They spared no expense on all the detail here. Get a nice close up here. There we go. That's like Midwinter Minis level, with his like abomination like tank guy. Yeah. To that, I'm just wondering, like, I'm gonna spend so much like painstaking time here doing the eyes, and then it's just like I'm gonna vomit red all over this guy. It's been a while since we've painted a mini in a stream, so I've forgotten how like cathartic this is. There we go. Got your eyes going, mate. This is the white version of this guy. We gotta get the brown eye on the back. Yeah, I'll paint it the same color as his regular eyes, so it's a trick. Yeah, maybe after I do the eyes here, we'll have a look at some of the other minis we've got here. They're really cool. And they even sent some like clear bases. I was like, we must have been on the same like wavelength, because I've been recently going through and putting some like clear bases on a lot of my miniatures, just because Especially if you remember from a few weeks ago, we did paint some like xenomorph alien miniatures, and I put some clear bases on those guys. Just mostly because they're going to be in a sci-fi setting, which is mostly going to be a lot of those kind of underlit hallways and that kind of thing. So like grates and stuff where we have steam and light kind of coming up from underneath. And I just didn't want the bases to kind of block any of that underlighting. And it's worked wonderfully. So I appreciate all the clear bases you guys sent me for these guys. I wonder if that's just naturally more of a sci-fi leaning to have clear bases on things. I don't know. Yeah, we got some eyes on this guy, which is sweet. I know he's got pupils, so we'll have to work that out too. I don't even know how I'm gonna stand this guy up because I had to put the stand upside down. I don't know.
This is gonna be great.
I'm excited about that one, eh? All right. Let's. I'm gonna wash this guy off. All right. We need some more water in here. But yeah, let's put this guy down for a sec. Let's have a look at a few of the other minis, because the rest of them are very kind of like humanoid. So, and they came with a cool like selection of like heads and stuff. So that was really interesting to kind of like decide things about like, oh, what kind of like masks and stuff we're gonna have on here. I suppose even with like some of the ones like this guy here. We'll have a look at a couple. Like this guy here, he's got that, see that helmet kind of area. There was some like alternative heads to it. One of them being like one like this lad, where he's got like the dome. I'm wondering, maybe I could have put like the regular head in there, and then put some like clear resin on top of it to make it like a dome or something. It sounds very tricky, very fiddly and stuff. But that could have been cool. Maybe I could try it with this guy. That might be cool. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, we got these little space guys. I quite like the spacesuits on these guys because they've got a nice like retro sci-fi kind of lived in quality, almost kind of like, because I've been doing a lot of like aliens style stuff, like with your LV-426 kind of things. That it's scratching that vibe as well. So yeah, it's kind of like that ill-fitting kind of nature a little bit of the suits, which is kind of cool. There's one that has, there's a yokai, a Japanese yokai with an eye that comes out of its butt. Yeah, it's this guy, isn't it? That's the secret power move. What that guy's gonna have. We've got a couple more of these guys we're gonna paint. I feel like, especially with this guy, I'm getting like a hazmat vibe off him. So I'm wondering I'm gonna go with like a very like orangey kind of yellow kind of suit. Could be quite cool. And I got this like old guy. He's the janitor. He's kind of like searching around. Hello? Is there any aliens around here? Oh, I'm dead. You just bump into like one of these guys. What's this guy? Yeah, this guy's... I get like a bit of a predator vibe of this guy. I think he's like an apex something. But he's pretty sweet. He's got a lot going on. Got the shoulder cannon. I want to say he's kind of like a predator kind of thing. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, you could use him that way. What else we got? We got this, like all the guys with like the helmets and stuff had like the interchangeable stuff. This guy's got like a chainsaw guy. That's handy. you kind of want that. If you're like facing like this guy, you don't want that butt eye coming for you. You plug that right up in there. That's how I play it. It's a power move right there. Yeah, this I can't believe these are all sculpted. These look amazing. So much detail on these. Try to get a little bit more there. I had a fun time gluing these together. They were mostly in one piece. I think it was just like the customization options of like the heads and stuff. And like I've just got like just giant butterfingers, so it was fun. Like I think I need to invest in some like little tweezers or something, because with my man hands, it's like, oh, I'm just gluing my hands to these figures. The super glue works great of sticking my fingers to the thing, but like the little head and stuff, gluing this. Like, why is this falling out? Anyway, we got like another space guy. Yeah, I reckon these guys. I've gone for the full helm on a lot of these, because like I could see a lot of external use for these outside of this rule set as well. So yeah, I could definitely see this in like an LV426 situation, Nostromo style. Oh, the suits remind me of a bit of Sontarans from Doctor Who. Oh, I'll look that up. I haven't watched a lot of Doctor Who, but I got a mate who's into it. Sontarans. Oh, oh man, they got some like meaty heads, these guys. Yeah, sweet. I like them. I see. Oh yeah, I see a little bit what you're talking about here. Man, that is a head. That is a head right there. This guy's seductiveness. Feeling cute. Oh. Yeah, I see the potato thing for sure. All right, are we going back to this little guy, this little meat guy? I think so. Yeah, he needs a little bit more love, I think. I'd love to get a little bit of like pink in there, maybe like blend a little bit around the areas. Around the areas. I might have to water down some of this red. See like those top areas being, I don't know, what did they have pictures there? I don't know. I'm gonna go with my vibe here. If that's meant to be more of a bone kind of thing, maybe I should be trying to go a little meatier. Be handy if it was a little bit in focus there, Seb. Where'd my water go? Oh. This is a good thing about the speed paints, is you can reactivate them a little. Oh, probably gonna. Ew. This guy's he's a little gross, this guy. He's just a baby. It's just a little man. Oh man, this guy's. I'm liking him. We got a name for this guy. I mean, if the demon guy is like Steve, yeah, I'm wondering what this guy's name is. John, you're good at naming stuff. It's like one of the prerequisites as a good DM is to let's get right in the ass there. His name is Bodger. I like it. That's a good name. Way to put it on the spot there. That's a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like how you feel after a night out. Get that vibe from this guy. Oh, this guy's. Yeah. See, this is kind of how my son paints. I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from him, where he just gets a whole bunch of the speed paints. He just starts slapping them on until it kind of like looks like something. We got some good meatiness happening on this guy. I'm gonna make sure that ass sparkles. Oh man, this he's beautiful. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about what's this? Oh, is that like his skull or something? That's what you were mentioning before. You can try and get some like brown or something. You know what? Because it's speed paint, I can wash it back a bit. Just get some water. Didn't realize speed paints were had a very good undo feature. Yeah, see, that works. So he's got like his skull kind of protruding there, and then what the hell's going on in these side lumps? I don't know. Side lumps, and we got a whole bunch of like cables and stuff. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go mostly gray on the other stuff. I kind of want to let this guy dry a bit, but he's looking pretty happy. I'm liking this guy. Yeah, he's
Yes.
yeah, he's let's get a little closer here. A little closer look here. Yeah. Yeah. I'd date him. Sure. Yeah, check out the detail there. There we go. We're going super close here. Oh. Meaty. Have I got a stand? I kind of want to like hover, put them like hovering. Let's see if we can find it. Braino, you talk to folks. You let them know.
Please help.
No, you gotta talk more about like what's going on and stuff. I swear we're gonna work out a bit better your decorum on some of these things.
Please help.
Okay, this is it's not helpful, but all right, we got something. I haven't glued these guys onto the stand yet, so we'll see. Got a little bit of a notch back there. I think it's a little bit of a balancing act because I have a glue at the moment. Yeah. I'm gonna have to wait until it dries a bit, unfortunately. Oh, I really want to throw him on stand. See how he looks floating like that. Let's see. Okay, let's see if we've got. Brain is acting up again. What do you say about that?
Slag off.
Yes, it's not your fault. Oh, I got it. He's there. Floating. Oh, he fell off. I gotta glue that. we'll let what was his name? Bodger. We'll let Bodger dry a little bit, I reckon. There he is. We'll chill there. So we're just painting some demons tonight, by the looks of it. Some space demons. I like that. You always need some space demons. All right. Yeah, let's do some more of this guy. I kind of want to get some of his horns there, I reckon. Just because I reckon that's gonna be trickier. You think? I don't know. What was the color like? I think the color was horn colored. So. Hey, Daffod, good to see you, buddy. Just painting some little demon space guys from Dark Object. Kickstarter will be coming in like a month or something. A few weeks. Folks were very kind to send me down some folk, like all the way down to Australia. It was like one of the first things they messaged me. I was like, all right, fair warning, I'm all the way down in Australia. And usually that like, oh, well, when I've talked to other folks, it's like, no, we're not going to mail you stuff. I was like, fair enough. But they were very nice to send me a few of these models that they've sculpted and cast in resin. Spicy space demons. We got little space guys, and we're going to be doing. So I'm painting these guys up now, and I'll probably paint them the rest of the week as well, whilst I'm working on stuff. And then probably the next stream, I want to get that game room set up a bit more, Chase, before we do our little kind of like stream deck walkthrough type thing. But I think we're going to be doing a little bit of a photo shoot next week. To kind of show a little bit of some atmospheric photography. So we'll use a little bit of terrain, a little bit of lighting, a little bit of fog. That stuff is all kind of nice and fun. So we'll be using some of these guys. I do have some of that terrain from LV 427 as well. That's kind of in preparation for some alien type stuff. So we'll use some of that. Oh, I need to paint some of that. I still need to paint some of that too. Oh. I don't know how I'm gonna paint that stuff. We're gonna have to work it out.
You can do this. Come on, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's all very nice of you to say, mate. But I think we're gonna have to speed paint. I might have to just like hit it with rattle cans and that kind of thing.
Eat me.
I'm trying to see colors on this demon guy. Where'd that demon guy go? Let's see, because he was red for the body. I think I've missed him. I have to go off memory here. He had horn colors. Horn colors. Xenomorph versus space demons. Yeah, some kind of like deep warp. 40. Yeah, we'll throw 40K and Star Wars in there too. Just have a whole mashup. I do want to do a stream for Halloween as well, which is going to be horror space themed. Kind of similar to our Atmosphere stream we did a while back, which was kind of like a chat controlled adventure. So yeah, we'll see how the adventure kind of shapes up. But I like being able to use all of these guys. Horns. You can go horns for these guys. He's a horny he's a horny boy. There we go. Sand golem. Check this guy out.
Hurry up.
Working on it, pal. Working on it. Maybe you should get a job and chip in a little bit here on the channel.
Shove it.
There's no really reason for you to kind of talk to me like that. I keep the power on. I keep your brain juice going. And these guys pay your bills for everything. What do you have to say about that?
What a load.
No, it's not very good. Not liking Braino tonight at all. Let's see if Sand Golem's a good choice for these horns. Could be. I've got. Maybe I'll wash it down a bit. Could be. You keep brains bubbling, bubbles bubbling. That's right, Daffod. You got it. Am I saying that right, Daffod? I'm sorry. I'm apologies if I'm not. I think I heard tabletop witchcraft. Pronounce it that way. So I'm going off that. I'm not loving that color, actually. It's a bit too leathery. Maybe I'll go with something. I did have like what we got? We got bone color in here somewhere. Contrast. Skeleton horde. That sounds bony. I think that does. That sounds really bony.
Positive.
Close enough for jazz. That's good. Happy to hear it. Check if this boon. It's gonna be a good mix. Am I running low on this stuff? It's been a nice, relaxed stream so far. Thanks everyone who has been stopping by. If you haven't already, consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel. We're going to be having a new video, hopefully dropping in this week. Something I've been working on for the last few... Jesus. Like, I want to say I've been working it for like two. This is what happens. This is what happens when you work full time and you're a dad and everything. Some of these things, they just take a long time to do. I'm gonna say it's been 2.5 months. I'm not one of those, definitely not one of those YouTubers that pumps out a video every week. So, but I'm still working on stuff. If you want to see more kind of like closer, up-to-date type of things, what I'm working on, then the Discord is a great place to come and hang out. Even at one of our lowest tiers on Patreon, you'll get access to the Discord. Come say hi. Supports the channel. But yeah, you get to see little bits and pieces of what I'm working on. I'm trying to get this guy together. There we go. Now you can see. Boney calls for Rasputin. Oh, Rasputin's a good name for this guy. Rasputin. Oh. Be good if you guys could see what the hell I'm working on. Sorry, I don't. If that happens, feel free to call me out on that stuff because sometimes I get a little carried away. Yeah, Rasputin's a good name. I don't know. Steve's got a nice charm to it, I think, as well, though. He's from a simpler time, Steve. Not sure if that bone goes all the way there. I think it kind of tapers in, so we'll leave it there for now. That bone's looking pretty good. I'm liking that. Hello, Boney. Reminds me, Seb, new wireless Daffod runs a fantastic channel called Terraintronics, and he also has a great shop with all like LEDs and controllable style little miniature circuitry and that kind of stuff, which tries to make things super easy to kind of hook up for some cool effects and stuff. And he was nice enough to send me a whole bunch of stuff from Terraintronics, and looks like new wireless DMX boards are controlling LEDs and motors are off being built. That's exciting. Currently making them rattle miniatures. I saw the Tombstone test. That was exciting. Yeah, sorry, I haven't gotten around to kind of integrating a lot of the stuff that you sent me so far. It's been it's been a rough few weeks outside of the channel, just with like some health stuff and everything. Not to worry, everything's all good and stuff. It's just stuff with my kids, just general kind of craziness that kind of happens. But we're back to it. We're in the swing of things. But yeah, that's super exciting to hear. Thanks for sharing that. But yeah, be sure to check out Terraintronics. I think he's got like you've got your own store and everything. So if you want to check out that kind of stuff, he's got some really cool like light up magnetic style stuff. If you're curious to see like some of how that stuff kind of hooks up, Nat1 videos does a few things with some Terraintronics tech, as well as tabletop witchcraft. I believe he's got some videos. This guy's starting to come together. I'm liking the vibe of this guy. I feel like outside of this game, he's gonna get a lot of use too. I think this guy's got a lot of character. I think he could just canonically could just still be like a deep space demon kind of thing. But what's to stop him from like showing up in Faerun or something? For sure. That's what I'm vibing from this guy. Oh. Got a couple of these back horns or something. Was that another butt? I don't know what that is. Mini horns? Mind horns. That's what they are. There we go. Alright. So what's the plan for Atmoseeker this week? So we're painting these guys. We're going to do a little bit of a photo shoot next week, next Monday night, after dark stream. So that'll be fun. We've got a little bit of terrain and stuff we got to paint this week. What else are we going to do? We're trying to finish up the latest video as well. Just filmed the sponsory type stuff, and so we're getting close. We've got the main kind of video together. Like we've got all the like talking shots and everything. It's just kind of going through and kind of seeing like, all right, I need some B-roll for this. Maybe tighten up the edit a bit. So we're getting close to having that video come out this week. I desperately want it to come out this week. So if you're in the Patreon, we'll hopefully get it in early access for you. That'll probably do it for me outside of work and stuff. And just, yeah. And, you know, sleep optional for sure. Oh. Looking forward to the Tombstone Rattler. Yeah, I'm keen to try out a little cool stuff like that. I bet there's some like I want to just like brainstorm some extra ideas what you could do with like a little jiggler like that. Is that bottom? That's like a horn guy. Yeah, that's gonna get the horn paint. He's a horny boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Steve. And Rasputin's a good name too. Maybe that's his second name. Steve Rasputin, eyeball guy. Yeah. All right. I feel like these are horns on the back here. Mind horns. Like tiny little Terraintronics jiggler kit. I thought all your stuff had to be named after castles. Is there a castle, a Welsh castle that's called Jiggler? Or is that just the boards? I think it's just the boards, isn't it? Is that Jiggler Castle? Okay. Got my concentration face here. Alright, there we go. Horns painted. Now on to what? We got some. Well, maybe I should cover the teeth too. Maybe I'll thin this out a bit. Yeah. Some of his teeth. Oh, how are we going to get inside that mouth? That's a good question. All right, let's do this.
Come on, buddy, pick it up.
I know, what time is it? You got work tomorrow. He's looking pretty good. All right, I think I'm gonna mix the blood red, kind of like we were doing with this guy. It's a little bit of that, so it's gonna mostly be the blood red, but with a little bit of that putrid slime coming through. I reckon. I called it putrid slime. Is that what it's called? Malignant green. I like putrid slime a little better. Blood red. This is blood red. Yeah. The horns look pretty good. They look bony. I'm definitely gonna let it dry a bit there. All right, now it's the nervous part of doing like all the body stuff. Ugh, how are we gonna do this? Just wondering if I need to thin it out a bit or something. What do you reckon? Thin it out a bit?
Yeah.
You would say that. You just want me to fail, don't you? I think you do.
Yeah.
Why do you have to agree with that?
Shit off.
Hey, mate, this could be kids watching this. We definitely all need a Jiggler kit. Yeah, I think that's it. It's the Terraintronics Jiggler kit for tea making. I don't have a tea jiggler. Oh man, I am nervous of getting this red on. I'm gonna start at the back, I think. Let's see how it is. Maybe I'll need to let that. I'll have to maybe let that. I'm gonna let those bones dry a bit, I think, before I start going into that. We're gonna just weather that out a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna let those bones dry a bit before we get stuck into that meat of him. I did kind of want to get him going, but I don't know. Yeah, I kind of need that to be dry. I could hit it with like a hairdryer or something. Put him there. There we go. How's this guy going? He's looking good. Alright. My little meat man. Shall we work a little bit on your metallic tendrils? I kind of don't want to touch the bottom of it in case I want to rub off the paint. I don't know. I'm tempted to give him a little spray of varnish just to kind of like lock in that layer. I'm tempted to do that actually. We got some up there. He looks pretty dry.
Hey, like and subscribe. That's what we meant to say, right?
Alright, we'll get that guy sprayed. Which is good. Yeah, because I want to be able to touch that bottom bit. I'll leave it. Kind of was hoping to get a few more things painted tonight, but we made a good start on this guy. We've got some good detail going. I just need to get. I needed that skin and probably like that mouth and stuff too. Oh, maybe I could get in there, do that mouth. What have I got? What have I got that could do the trick? Maybe I could have just gone like ham with some of the black. I've got some Black Legion somewhere. We got Leviathan Blue, Space Wolves Grey. Surely it's around here somewhere. I would have had this pretty handy. Well, I did the aliens recently. Leviathan Blue, Snakebite. What the hell is the black? Whoa. What's this one? Black Legion. We got it. All right. I think that we're gonna need a moderator in the chat with this all this jiggler talk. let's keep it PG, folks. All right. I don't have a moderator. It's just me moderating and some kind of like AI, crappy AI thing that filters out links and stuff. How'd this guy go? The varnish would be dry already. Yeah, kind of want to let that guy dry a bit more, I reckon. Maybe I could, if I put him on the stand. That might have been easier to paint that stuff. I'm tempted. Well, I mean, I've done the body. It's only if I'm gonna like spray varnish it and stuff. It's gonna mess up the stand. All right, I'll leave this guy for now. He's kind of like, it's almost like I've got a little menagerie happening here of some demons and stuff. That's a cool idea, actually. Oh man, that's a cool concept for like if you had like it was like almost like a book box kind of thing, right? And you were storing like some monster minis, and you open it, and then you have like these guys kind of like clipped in at like different, and you'd have like a little label next to it and stuff. You can imagine it kind of almost like those like butterfly books or something. It's a cool idea. It's a lot of effort. I feel like it's just like a cool little neat thing. It's probably not optimal storage and stuff. I like the idea of it though. Oh, John putting his hand up for moderator. I might take you up on that one day. That's yeah, we'll ban everyone, especially Daffod. What was I saying about Terraintronics? No. All right. I think it's midnight. We've painted some demons. If you wanna check out how these guys turn out, be sure to we'll maybe do like some community post or something like that during the week. Instagram's a good place to go too if you want to check out that and see any of the other stuff that we're working on. Behind the scenes is always happening on the deep dark side of Patreon as well. If you want to check that out, there are links in the description. If you want to check out some of these miniatures that we've been working on tonight from the Dark Object Kickstarter. Kickstarter's not up yet, but we're going to be keeping on working on this stuff next week as well. So next week we'll see these guys hopefully all painted, ready to go for a little bit of a photo shoot. Yeah, we'll keep an eye open for that Kickstarter. I'll put a link in the description if you want to bookmark it that for later. I think that's coming up in a few weeks. Well, hopefully, yeah, I might be able to do a little bit of a video with that kind of thing. But yeah, we've got a video coming out this week as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, I think I'm gonna paint the rest of these guys this week, and you might be able to see these guys popping up on the Instagram as well. Thanks everyone who stopped by in the chat. Always fantastic having you here. We live stream every week, and yeah, we'll keep that train going as long as I'm able to. And until next time, what is it? What is it? Braino, what do you want to say to the folk before we go?
Hey, listen, lady.
That's let's yeah. I'll catch you later. Let's create and inspire. Catch you later, guys. See ya.